that thing you've been thinking about, that thing that you've been wanting, that lifestyle that you've been wanting, the people, the type of people you want to hang around, you're only thinking about that because it wants you. Because you want it, it wants you too. But you got to make some moves. You got to meet it halfway. If you want that car, you got to make some moves to try to get that car. And it will meet you halfway. You meet it halfway, it meets you halfway. You want this different type of job. You got to make some moves, some sacrifices to get it. You meet it halfway and it meets you halfway. Everything that you want, your desire, it wants you. And you probably hear that a lot, but whatever is your desire, it wants you too. Why do you think about it? There's somewhere in your life where you're supposed to have that. There's somewhere in your life where you're supposed to have that car. There's somewhere in your life where you're supposed to have that house. There's somewhere in your life where you're supposed to have that type of relationship, that type of friendship, that type of job. There's somewhere in your life story that God has set for you that you're supposed to have that desire. Now, if you're thinking about bad desires and something like that, that's something you should not want. But if it's something that's going to benefit you in a way or help you grow, become a better you, it is already yours. You just got to meet it halfway and let God do the rest. A lot of people, they want something that they know that will benefit them in a way. And then they think that they're not good enough for it. Like, if I let to get this, it's not for me, or I'm not good enough for it, or and making excuses of why you feel like you don't deserve the absolute best for yourself. You're making excuses to why you feel like you don't deserve the best, which is very mean to yourself. Stop with the excuses. Stop with the excuses. And let yourself receive that blessing. Let yourself get what you deserve. Okay? Just because it's not coming like that doesn't mean it's never going to come. Just because it won't come tomorrow or next week or anything like that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. You have to keep believing. You have to keep having faith. And trust what you want, what your desire is, will be yours. We got to get out of the habit of beating ourselves up or rushing our progress. We got to get out of the habit of doing that. Because when you do that, you do nothing but create more blockages for yourself. You're not giving yourself time to grow. You got to give yourself time to grow. When a flower grows, it doesn't rush. When you plant the seed of a plant, of a vegetable, of a fruit, or of whatever, when you plant the seed, it does not grow overnight. It takes some time to blossom into that beautiful flower, to blossom into that ripe vegetable. It takes time. So while that takes time, you have to look at yourself. You're going through things, and whatever you're going through and whatever you're trying to get through, it's going to take time, but you'll get there. Another example, when you watch a person go from a baby to an adult, it takes time to grow up. It takes time to grow up. You don't just go from a baby to an adult overnight. It takes time. Everything takes time. There's levels to everything. So be patient with yourself. Be patient with your journey. Keep believing in yourself. Keep know that you're going to get there. Don't doubt yourself, and keep God in your heart, because when you keep God in your heart, God will lead you to where you want to be. That's it for today's podcast video. It's a little short, but I'm gonna start doing these more. And I didn't really come up for a name for it yet, but it's gonna be mostly post at nighttime because this is something that you could watch while you wind down or whatever. But if you enjoyed this YouTube video, thank you so much for watching. Please become a part of my YouTube channel because I will be posting more. And definitely more contents will be coming soon. I love you guys, and remember what I said.